Hello students, welcome to the fourth video on chapter 7, Control and Coordination for class 10th. In this video, we will learn about the hormonal systems. While learning about plant control and coordination, we have learned about the plant hormones. Animals also have the hormones. These hormones are chemical messengers. Glands, which secrete the hormones and other chemicals, are of two types, endocrine and exocrine. Difference between the endocrine glands and exocrine glands is presence of duct. Endocrine glands do not have the duct and they release hormones directly to the blood. Exocrine glands have the ducts and they transport their secretion to the target organ through those ducts. Examples are sweat glands and salivary glands. These are exocrine glands. Endocrine glands secrete hormones and we will learn about them in detail in this chapter. Endocrine system is a network of glands that secrete chemicals called hormones. The figure over here shows major endocrine glands in our body, starting from the top: pituitary gland, pineal gland, parathyroid gland, thyroid gland, thymus gland, adrenal gland, pancreas gland, ovaries, and testes. All these glands secrete necessary hormones which regulate internal processes like growth and development, internal balance of the body system, metabolism, reproduction, and response to the stimuli. While watching a horror movie or coming across any scary situation, you must have seen your heart starts beating faster. Your breathing rate also improves. Many things happen inside the body, starting from the brain. The blood to the unrequired or less required parts reduces and more blood and oxygen is supplied to the muscles which are in need at that point of time. When a person is frightened, it is the adrenal gland which comes for rescue. This gland sits on the kidney in the shape of a cap. This releases hormones which increase the heart rate, elevates the blood pressure, boosts the energy supplies, and sharpen the concentration needed at that point of time to take a decision. And adrenal gland make sure that you come out of the stress. Many times when we go to the doctor asking about the remedy for overweight or underweight problem, in both the cases many times doctor tells us we are suffering from a thyroid problem. What is this thyroid? Thyroid is a gland which sits in our neck area. It produces a hormone called thyroxine. This thyroxine is very important for the regulation of carbohydrate, protein, and fat metabolism in our body. Thyroid needs iodine. In our diet, we should have a sufficient amount of the iodine. Otherwise, a problem called goiter can happen, which is a swelling of the neck. Our head houses three important glands: pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus. Pituitary gland secretes growth hormone. As the name indicates, this regulates our height and development of the body. The deficiency of this hormone will cause the dwarfism, and excess of this would lead to the gigantism. It is the hypothalamus gland which controls secretion from the pituitary gland. One more very important endocrine gland is the pancreas, which sits in our abdominal region. This gland, through its tissues called islets of Langerhans, generates insulin. Insulin hormone helps in the regulation of blood sugar level. If blood sugar level increases beyond a limit, it causes a disease called diabetes. Insulin can be given through the external means also to the diabetes patients. Around the age of 12 years, lots of dramatic changes happen in human body. Boys and girls start developing certain features which differentiate them. These changes associated with puberty are because of the hormones secreted by testes, and ovaries called the gonad glands. In males, this is testosterone, and in females, it is estrogen hormone. What causes these changes? Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe the channel. Thanks again.